All right, y'all. We back at it again. Royal, how you doing this evening, man?
I'm all right. How about yourself?
You know, it's been a good week. It's been another busy week in the state of fashion,
Fact.
sneakers, and this is another episode of State of the Week.
Yep.
I'm Gatsby,
I'm Royal Rel.
and before we get into anything, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Please do that. Do that 3 times. Tell a friend to tell a friend how amazing of a platform State Your Claim is, and make sure they tell their friends that we also have State of the Week. And then make sure your friends of those friends tell their other friends that we're cooking up some real special shit for you all. And you got to
Yeah,
just stay tapped in.
facts. And make sure y'all follow us on all socials. Follow us on all social platforms.
Yep. That's right. That's right. So look, we're just gonna get right into it. A lot of things going on this week. At the top of my list, something that really surprised me, and I want to get your take on it, is John Galliano in Zara. Okay, so we're talking fast fashion, and we're talking about one of the greatest, most heralded designers in our time.
Right.
Done a lot. So talk to me. How are we feeling about this? Is it too much? Is it a reach for Zara? Does it stamp them? Does it cement them? Talk to me.
Get money.
Get money. Okay. Yeah, we can start there. So Zara get money. Zara get money.
Zara's getting money. John Galliano, yo, get money. Like he did his thing. You already know what he can do. So now he's like, all right, if you want me to make the court pardon me, the
Hmm.
couture pieces, we know
Hmm.
he's very capable of doing that. So now he's about to dumb it down and get the check. It's nothing the matter with that. That's why I don't understand people. Like, if people want to have generational wealth, this is how it happens. And I'm not mad at him. Also, another thing I can say is Zara has been stepping it up in general lately. If you want to get if you want to get a $30 t-shirt, you can. If you want to get a $200 shirt out of there, you can.
Hmm.
They have I copped a pair of leather shorts from there. They were 300. And they were heavy and they were top grain heavyweight leather shorts, lined and everything. You know, they
Let me
came
ask you
and
this.
went. Their stuff sells out very fast, but it came and went.
Right. So how long have you owned those? Just out of curiosity.
I've had them now. This will be the third year.
Third year. Okay. And they're holding up.
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, no, because I would say my only pushback on Zara is
Hmm.
I've always felt like their products sometimes aren't priced well relative to how long they're gonna last. So that's good, to know that something like that, if you're gonna drop 300 on them, I mean, dropping 300 at Zara, nothing wrong with it. I'm glad that they're lasting. You know what I mean? So, um, yeah, I mean, look, I don't have a problem with it either. With John getting money, get money for sure. I mean, I think this is probably a new challenge for him too. It's like, what else? What else can I do?
Right.
I mean, he's conquered pretty much everything. Most recently with Margella. I mean, he's done it. If you thought of it, he's actually already done it,
Right.
right? So definitely, it's a time for him to get money, um, to get more money, right? I mean, he obviously had a little bit of a fall, due to some things that he said. He had to go away for a little while. If you want to look it up, look it up. We're not gonna get into it. Um,
Yeah, Yeezy lost his deal for those same type of things.
That's very true. Well, that's a whole nother topic of discussion. We
Yeah.
definitely don't have too much time to unpack all that. But yeah, I'm with it. And also, this is a two-year partnership. The first drop is slated to release in September, right? So I am curious to see like what the demand is for it. And look, people, ladies and gentlemen, this is not the first time where we've seen a high
Yeah,
fashion,
not at all.
or a very high regarded designer partner with what you would deem as fast fashion, right? I mean, H&M's been doing it for years. I think it's just going about in a different way because he's kind of digging into the archives of Zara, which I also find to be interesting. And to me, I'm like, I don't really know about any archival Zara pieces, so it'll be interesting how they kind of tell that story. I mean, how many people actually remember certain
Yeah, I
things?
don't know. Yeah,
Right.
me, I have no clue.
I don't know that piece either, but I'm not mad at it, and we'll see what happens with it.
Right.
Any other thoughts you have on that? Or
Yeah.
yeah, talk to me.
Get money.
Oh, okay. Get money, y'all. That's gonna be the that's gonna be the theme of the night of the year. But yeah, okay, cool. So moving on. Again, it is Air Max month, and it's crazy. I feel like I have to remind people there's so many other things that the swoosh is doing that I feel like sometimes it's taking attention away from Air Max month, but it is Air Max month. Air Max Day is March the 26th.
Facts.
Please wear your Air Max, old or new, do something cool, get up with your friends. But I specifically want to talk about the Levi's, or excuse me, the Lego Air Max 95. Excuse me, the Lego Air Max 95 set. So I think is real dope. Now, my only thing is, why is it not dropping on Air Max Day? It's dropping on March the 28th. So that's Saturday. I kind of feel like it's a missed opportunity to really tie in that whole Air Max Day excitement. But how are you feeling about the Lego set for the Air Max 95 Neons?
I mean, the target audience for the set could doesn't care anything about. I mean, maybe you could drop like you could drop the actual Legos. I feel should have probably dropped on Air Max Day, but the actual sneakers, the target audience wouldn't care about Air Max Day.
Okay, so who do you think the target audience is? Because I actually see this being some. I mean, obviously they market Legos for kids,
Yeah,
um,
the shoes are GS and preschool sizes.
for sure. But I'm talking about the actual set, the actual the Lego set that's dropped.
That's what I
Right.
said. The toy. That's what I said. The actual Legos I could see dropping on Air Max Day, but I'm like the sneakers. It's like whatever because they're for kids. Definitely am getting Oakland a pair. Let that be known.
For
As soon as I
sure.
saw grade school and preschool sizes, I said yes. I have to get these for the little guy because I didn't get him the neons. I wanted to get him
Okay.
the neons. He got some all black. Has some all black 95s now that I
Wait,
copped from JD's.
you still need to get them some neons?
No, no, no. I
You
was
good?
gonna get him some neons. Neons is sitting. They're sitting online.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
about to buy him a pair, but then I saw these. I'm like, oh no, I'm getting him these.
And get them these. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah,
All right. Yeah, man. Shout out to Young Oak, by the way.
yeah. Daddy loves you.
Yeah, man, for sure, for sure. No, I think I think it's pretty dope that they're doing this. Obviously, Nike and Lego started their partnership last year. They did the Dunk.
Hmm.
A couple other shoes. I thought they were all right. Um, but this is definitely a collectible.
Absolutely.
I think you're gonna see people of all ages come out for this. I'm just like, damn, these resellers, man, they might really ruin it. They might really ruin it for the
You think they're gonna be grabbing the sets like that?
I do. I do. Uh these days people trying to make money off of whatever they can.
Yeah, facts. I'm gonna tap in and see what they're talking about. I really, to be honest with you, I didn't give it any thought as far as on the resale market, but you know,
Listen,
I see what you're saying. I absolutely
a-
see what you're saying.
as you've been saying tonight, get money.
Yeah, get money.
They're gonna get money.
Get money. Facts.
They're gonna get money. But yeah, I definitely want a set for the crib. So, you know, we'll see how it goes. And obviously I love the fact that it's the neon. And by the way, as you can see on the screen, it's not only just the set, it comes with a Lego man that's got the Nike hoodie on. The hood is up a little bit, and you can actually see the figurine wearing the Air Max 95 neons as
Crazy.
well.
Crazy.
That's dope. Let's
Crazy.
talk about it. They are big bubble.
Mm-hmm.
We also like that very much.
Yes.
So, I mean, hey, I'm totally with that. I'm totally with that.
Nike
Any
did
other
well.
thoughts? Huh?
I said Nike did well.
Yeah, they did well. Nike did well. Lego did well. Let's just make sure that this is something that they just continue to do, right? With all the shoes, do not overdo it.
Yeah, yeah. Don't jinx them.
What do they normally do?
Overdo it.
Okay, okay. That's why I had to make that statement.
Right? I know.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Any other thoughts on the Lego Air Max?
No, I'm cool on those. I'm
Okay, you
cool.
you you good on that. All right.
I'm good on those.
All right. So we'll stick with sneakers right now. So we're talking about Air Maxes. Let's slide over to Jordans. Something that is something that is just odd, but definitely want to get your take on this. The Air Jordan 1 Low, as you can see on the screen, method of make V3 suit and tie. So Roy, there's a lot going on there. Talk to me.
A lot going on. It's a lot going on in the name of them.
I
That's
know,
where it's
right?
a lot going on. That's a
Right.
tongue twister. When I first read the shoe, I was like the name. I was like, what? It's like it's a whole sentence.
Sentence.
Um.
Like, is it creative? Is it is it goofy?
I don't know yet. I honestly don't know yet. Like I've since I saw it for the first time yesterday, I've just been looking at it. And I'm like, I still really don't know what to make of it. It's like it's got the pinstripes, it's
Hmm.
got the tie, it's got the
Patent leather.
patent leather. I'm like,
Right.
uh, I don't know yet. I don't know. What's your thoughts on it? Cause I don't know.
I feel like Jordan, it's hard for them to get out their own shadow.
Right. I gotta look at him again.
Yeah, in the past, I mean, their past is so legendary that I feel like people are just like, yo, just give me the retros. Keep doing that over and over again.
Right.
But they're trying to be innovative. They're trying to be fresh. They're trying to be fashion forward. I'm not so sure that this does it, but it is, I guess, kind of it just seems like it needs a little bit of refinement. I'll tell you what I don't like. I don't like the Jumpman pin.
Right.
I I hate that. The tie has polka dots in it. I would have rather seen the Jumpman kind of throughout the tie. If anything, let's get rid of the pin there. Now, I'm a comb. Both of us are comb guys. When I see that
Yeah.
pinstripe, I am reminded of CDG shirt, maybe CDG 3. I don't know if they were thinking on that level. You got the patent leather, I guess, tying into the 11, but then this is, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's not something that I'm gonna participate in.
Yeah, no, I'm good on 'em. I'm looking at them because yeah, no, I'm good on them because
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
basically these dressed up. The
right,
method, yeah, nah,
right. And this is a women's shoe, right? Technically, I think it's a women's shoe.
yeah, and it's like these are like these are like the shoes. Hold on, is it?
It's a double no for you. Oh, they are men's. Now the reason why I said it is because I think all the other method of makes were women's models, but okay. Hmm.
Yeah, it's not saying it's women's.
Okay. Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, listen, if there's someone at Jordan or Nike, hit us up, educate us a little bit more about this. Like, just kind of curious of the idea. Is this a one off, or are they gonna do something else after this? It just seems a little unnecessary and empty to me. But
yeah, nah,
yeah,
pass.
yeah. Yeah, we not with that one. But all right, nice try. Nice try.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta try some new things. All right, so moving on. Curious to get your take on this. So step into the world of athleisure. Lululemon been a dominant force within athleisure over the last several years.
Absolutely.
Right, Vancouver-based company, been around since I believe 1998. Definitely done amazing numbers. But things are happening. Their CEO left at the beginning of this year. Sales seem to be slowing up right now. Now, with that being said, they're doing a lot of really good business over in Asia, apparently. Um, but it almost seems like it's more of this crowded market within athleisure
Hmm.
to where like sales are down in the US. So what do you think? Is it the end of the era for Lululemon because some of the competition is starting to speed up? The Aloes, the Skims of
Oh,
the world.
that's very possible what it could be, you know. Um, and this, yeah, like you said, it's a crowded space right now. Athleisure is definitely a crowded space.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I know a lot of people complain. I haven't really heard anything too bad yet about Skims, but a lot of people complain about like a lot of the athleisure brands and say like they're just not very well made. Um, and then everyone has its times. Every brand has its ups and downs. Everyone may want what is it, aloe. They may want
Mm-hmm.
that at 1 second, and everyone
Mm-hmm.
wants Skims. Um, you know, it's just maybe they're just in third place right now and they might go back to second, then they might go to first, then they might go back to third. Who knows? I just, it's just not their moment right now. But at the end of the day, you said they're doing very well in Asia, so the money's still moneying.
Get money, as you would
Yeah,
say. Um, yeah, I mean, I think also I think people are starting to dress a little bit differently.
right. Yeah, they are.
Right? I think people are saying, no, maybe it's not good enough just to be dripped out in athleisure and have that be the thing.
I mean, yeah, and then it's like, maybe women are finally figuring out that just throwing on a hoodie and leggings is like, if you're
Leggings.
not going to the gym, it's like, come on. You're just walking around like this all day long.
Right. Right.
So it could be it too.
Now, it's kind of interesting. Some of the diehard Lululemon fans, for the record, I'm not one of them. Neither is he, right? But they do take exception to some of these new leggings. They said that they're too see-through. You know what I mean? When they're in the yoga classes, which is really interesting. Um, because if you look at Skims, all their stuff is crazy revealing, right? So I almost feel like it might be that audience that's attached to Lululemon that is just not ready for all that.
Um, Good for me, bad for them. No. Like,
Listen,
I
listen. If
mean,
if you're in the yoga class and you see Royal on the back,
I'm
gotta get the
saying,
stretch on real quick.
nah, I mean, I get it. I get it. I get it, but a lot of them don't use the best materials. They're just using just something quick fast to get it out there,
And then they upcharge you like I don't know what. So
right?
how fast is that fashion? Is that fast fashion?
Bro, it is. It is. It is.
Mm-hmm. But
But
we
they
don't
don't
talk.
look at they it is, but they don't look at it that way because it's not H&M, it's not Zara, it's not Forever 21, so they don't look at it like that. And because it's it's a lot more accepted amongst the circles, they don't put that stigma on it.
Right. Yeah, and I almost feel like it certain people, not me, but kind of looked at it as like a status symbol or I'm wearing Lululemon. And people, after the pandemic, people kind of want to get a little bit more dressed now, right? So again, Everything has its era. Be interested to see what happens, with that. Yeah. So okay. So last but very not least, big news in the music world for a number of reasons is Hovey's home. Jay-Z doing two big shows, throwing up the rock. Um, so he has a show specifically for the Blueprint and a show for Reasonable Doubt. So, my question for you is if you only could go to one show, would you rather go to the Blueprint show or would you rather go to the Reasonable Doubt show?
All right, so this is a hard question.
Yeah,
I can tell you which one I'm going to. Are you asking me which one do I want to go to, or which one if I had to choose one
you have to
hypothetically?
choose. You have to
No,
choose.
I'm asking you. Are you asking me which one am I going to, or which one would I rather go to?
Which one would you What I'm asking you is that you only get to choose one. You only get to choose one show.
All right, so I'm gonna answer it for you like this.
Okay.
If I could choose one to go to, I would go to Reasonable Doubt. Which one am I going to? Which is Reasonable Doubt is on the 10th.
Hmm.
Which one am I
You
going
lied there.
to?
Yeah.
I'm going to the Blueprint. If that
Okay.
answers the question.
Okay. Tell me why. Tell me why.
Because Oakland Cal Asbury's birthday is July 10th. And that's more important than me going to see Hove.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Perfect.
For those that people at home, that's my son. I'm not
Right.
missing my son's birthday for anything.
No,
So
please don't. Please don't.
yeah, so
Yeah.
I'll go for the Blueprint. But the thing about that is the one song that's on the Blueprint that I was saying when I was like, yo, I'm going to see Reasonable Doubt because I was like, I'm not doing both days. Some people are doing both days. But I
Hmm.
was like, the thing that I do get rewarded with because I'm going to go on 11th is Takeover.
That's gonna
So,
be crazy.
so Takeover at Yankee Stadium, crazy. So
Yeah.
that's the reward I get for not being able to go to Reasonable Doubt. But on a side note, I'm thinking about pulling up to the Roots picnic to see him perform.
Like I said,
Jay-Z, the Roots.
Hovey's home, man. Like, yeah, he's really turning up. So we got to be getting the album later this year. We think all this
That's,
exposure, all this exposure. I
that's
mean,
that's usually what he does, but I'm like at this stage of his career, at this stage of my life, do we need it? Do you think we need it?
mm, listen, I could always go for another Jay-Z album. Like I'm never turning that down. I'm never turning that down. Are we missing something in rap and hip hop by him not dropping his last album was 444 in what 2017? Something like that?
Yeah, a minute ago. I can't remember the exact year.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The thing about Hove is like I think at this point he's not dropping unless he has something to say.
Right.
Right? So if he is releasing something, I think we need it because it's probably some type of theme to it. It's probably something that he wants to address.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I think it's good for our older artists to still be out there putting out music. I think it's that competitive spirit that he has. Is like, nah, like I got to get back out there. You see Nas and
Right.
run that he's had over the recent years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Nas and Hit Boy they've been nothing less than astonishing, like astounding, like spectacular, whatever other words you want to use.
All the adjectives. And it's crazy that out of all those Nas albums, that was the one that he would get a Grammy for. The work that he did with Hit Boy. That's but that's just the Grammys for you.
I used to always say that to people when I talk about rap music and the Grammy sometimes. I'm like, yo, you got to think. Illmatic doesn't have a Grammy. Does the low end? I don't think the low end. A lot of our favorite albums don't have Grammys. So that's all you need to know.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Jay definitely boycotted the Grammys, more than a few times. It's something that's continued to happen. Um, but for me personally, yeah, I'm always down for another Jay-Z album. Um, I would rather go to the Blueprint show, by the way. I would rather go to the Blueprint show, by the way. Love me some Reasonable Doubt, but I feel like when the Blueprint came out, I just was more present
Mm-hmm.
to have had like different experiences when the music was playing, if that
So,
makes sense.
so let me ask you a question.
Ask me.
Is is Renegade worth him performing if he doesn't bring out Eminem?
Well, you gotta, regardless, you gotta perform the whole album.
I know that, Bob. That's I just asked, is Renegade worth it without Eminem?
No, because we know that M had the better verse,
Right.
right? Now, some people would say that that Jay got bodied on it.
I don't think he got bodied.
I don't think he got bodied either, right? But look, I'm hoping to see a lot of things happen. I want to see Just Blaze out there. I would love to see Ye grace that stage.
Me too. I have another question. Does Hove censor that Summer Jam screen line
Oh,
with Prodigy now being deceased?
being deceased. I think he does. And then how does he go about the whole Nas thing, right? Because
I mean, history is history.
sure. I don't know. They put down that beef what in like '05 or whatever when Nas signed to Def Jam.
I
That
mean,
whole
yeah.
thing, or was it '05 '06?
I mean, that's cool.
Yeah. I'm not
Like
mad at it, by the way.
yeah, it's like
reliving
asking
history.
KRS One to not do the bridges over. Like, are you crazy?
Right, right.
If I go to a Nas concert, I want to see Ether.
Of course. Of
Yeah.
course. Does Nas still perform that record though like that?
You know what was crazy is I literally saw him perform at the 50th anniversary of hip hop, and I can't even remember if he performed it. I was so the highlight. The highlight was Lauren Hill. The
We're
highlight
telling
was him
people.
bringing out Lauren Hill. So
Yeah, well, you
yeah.
ask for her 9 times out of 10, she's not showing up to that shit. She is not.
That's a
She may
fact.
she may tell
Oh
you that she's gonna
man.
arrive, and then you be like, Lauren, Lauren, nah, we didn't come to see Prize.
Nah, he brought her out. He brought her out.
Hmm. Now, what would be dope is when he gets to that line about Nas, if Nas were to come out,
And do what would he do?
I don't know, just I don't know, perform a song, do something. I mean, there's gonna be artists that are performing other songs other than just the Blueprint. You got to know that. Like, if Jay-Z is gonna have this big performance, he's gonna do the whole album, of course, but there's probably gonna be some breaks in his sets where there's gonna be other people performing. I think we have to imagine that. It's probably anyone who's contributed to the album or maybe was a part of it. I would just say expect the unexpected.
I got you. I
So
got you. I'm sure it's gonna be a few surprises.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, that's really all that was on my mind. Anything else that you wanted to cover this evening?
Yeah, hold on. I definitely
What's
wanted
up?
to cover something else.
Okay.
I got a fucking bone to pick with you.
Whoa. Oh boy.
Hold on. Yo, you was fucking with me the other night? What the fuck is this Tigray funk, man?
Oh, did you listen?
Yeah, I listened to it. What is this, man? What is this you sent me?
Oh, you talking about Sideshow?
Sideshow by Tigray. What is that you sent me, bro?
Well, first of all, what'd you think about it?
Bro, I probably got like 8 songs in, and I was like, I can't do this. And then I looked and realized I had 24 more to go. I said, he got some fucking nerve. I couldn't do it. And then I'm reading the Pitchfork thing, and they got the nerve to give him 8.5.
So what you telling me is you didn't listen to the album. You didn't listen to the whole album. You only
Bro,
got the 8 songs.
bro, and it was horrible, son. I couldn't listen to it. He's not talking about shit. He sounds just like the rest of the SoundCloud era, and he's not even a SoundCloud rapper. All right, so let me ask you. You listened to the entire project, right?
I did. I did.
All right, so let me ask you a question. It's better than GNX?
No.
All right,
No.
GNX got a GN. All right, so let me. All right, this is
Okay,
what I'm. No,
I
no.
don't work for Pitchfork, so you know if you're
That's what I'm
trying to
saying. They're
if you're
trolling
trying to put
people,
those two things
bro.
together, then
Bro, they gave it. They gave that album Sideshow a 8.5. They gave GNX 6.6. All right, so
I didn't know that.
do you think it's better than The Fall Off by J. Cole?
That's his wait, okay, that's his most recent, the one that just came
Yeah.
out, right?
Yes.
I enjoyed it more. I enjoyed Sideshow more than I enjoyed the J. Cole album. That J. Cole album put
So
me to
how much
sleep
better? How much better than J. Cole's album is it? Would you say?
marginally,
Huh?
marginally, marginally, marginally better,
They gave
marginally
J.
better.
Cole 5.3. Like I said, Sideshow 8.5. There's no way it's that much better than J. Cole's album.
I mean, let me tell you something. When you go to a movie, do you walk out after 8 minutes or do you give the movie a whole chance? Do you watch the whole film?
If the film is that bad, I walked out of movies before. So let me ask you a question. It's better than the clips. Let God sort them out.
No.
All
I
right. Well,
just sent you. Well, hold on, hold on.
they,
I
they gave
no,
the
no, no.
clip
Time out, time out. 'Cause see,
6.5.
there's a difference. There's a difference. I'm just sending you. I'm sending you something that I happen to fuck with. I happen to fuck with. But never, never did I ever say that. Yo, this album is better than
I'm
Let
just
God Sort
saying
Them Out. Or
they got.
so,
I'm
so
looking at.
what are you
You sent
saying?
me the pitch. You sent me the Pitchfork review.
I did. I did.
They gave it an 8.5, and they're saying they're trying to tell me it's better than this.
No, 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 no.
No,
You
I'm
talking
saying
to the
that's what I'm saying. When you sent me that article, I was like, I don't know. You should have just left it at sending me the link on iTunes because you sent me the Pitchfork. I'm like, I know this guy's not
you
trying to
got a
validate.
royal
He's not trying to
trying to
validate it.
fix some. Listen, you see what he's doing? Like he act like I wrote the article. Like I work for Pitchfork.
Bro.
I work for State Your Claim.
It's almost like Pitchforks. At this point, Pitchfork's reviews are backwards. The better the album it is, the worse the review. The worse the album is, the better review. That's how they're giving it up right now. But
Nah,
no,
man, listen.
I couldn't. No, I couldn't. I was like,
I think you need to give it one more try. But again, listen. If it's not for you, it's not for you. But here's the things that I did like about it. For it to be an hour long, I think that, and also it's broken up into actually four different discs,
yeah,
if you
I
will,
saw that.
right? Four different discs. The album actually tells a story. There's a story within the story if you listen to it all. And I love the different range of production. And I just think that his lyrics are very honest. It's kind of syrupy, kind of drug infused. Obviously, there's a lot of talk about that, but there's also a lot of talk about the trauma in his life, and I feel like he really is getting his shit off on there. His delivery is different, but he definitely has something to say. There actually is hidden substance in his message, right? The first time I listened to it, I wasn't so much with it. I listened to it the second time, and then by the third time, I'm like, oh, okay, this my man's got something to say. And for those who don't know about Sideshow, he's down with Mike and 10K Records. I think he's currently touring with Earl's Sweatshirt on the European leg of Earl's tour. But hey, man, listen, you're gonna see that throughout the year that album is gonna keep picking up steam, keep getting talked about. So if you don't like it, you don't like it. But I'm fucking with it.
I gotta listen to this again because that first listen wasn't working for me. So I gotta see what it's talking about
Did you?
again.
When did you listen to it? Like, what time of the day did you listen to it? Was it during
I
the
listened to it.
day?
You send it to me at nighttime. I listen to it the next morning because when I go to the gym and
Mm-hmm.
I'm working out, that's when I can really like deep dive into albums.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Mm-hmm.
tried to listen to it, and I was like, nah, this ain't it.
So who you listening to then now?
Who I'm listening to right now?
Yeah. Somebody new. Somebody new. You know what?
Somebody.
Whoever it is, send that to me. Cause I'm always trying to find new music. Sideshow cut through for me.
I mean,
He
the
cut
last
through for
album.
me.
All right, so the last album, hip hop album I downloaded was Babyface E, The Realest. Um, the last actual album I downloaded just in general, was Dean Blunt. But that's an old album I
Hmm.
downloaded. Yeah, but yeah, Babyface E would be the last hip hop album I downloaded. I know Mike Will made. I listened to Mike Will made it today. It's too. It's a couple joints up there. I got to listen to it again, but I did enjoy J. Cole's song. I did enjoy hearing Ludacris rap again. I did enjoy OJ the Juice Man. Surprisingly, yeah, that was fire over Mike Will made it production. Yeah, so that's basically it.
I didn't even know Mike Will was dropping a project today.
Yeah, he did. Seemed like it was zero promotion for it. It seemed like the biggest promotion today in hip hop was Lotto's stomach.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Shout out to 21, huh?
Right?
Yeah. Well, I guess it's official now.
Yeah. We already know, but
Yeah.
it is what
We
it
are.
is.
We are. We already knew that, but yeah. All right. Anything else that we want to talk about?
Yes. Please make sure y'all like. Please make sure y'all comment.
And
Please
subscribe.
make sure y'all subscribe. Make
Mm-hmm.
sure y'all follow us on all social media platforms.
Yep.
And make sure y'all stay tuned for the next episode.
What's the next episode? Should we mention it?
Sure, why not? So the next episode is featuring our good friend Ben Blacken, and
Mm-hmm.
we will be deep diving and debating who is the best rap duo of all time.
All time. And I'm really curious to see how everyone defines duo, because this can get a little tricky. There's a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings behind it. So yeah, I'm curious on what you got to say. I don't know if you reread all your 1,500 source magazines that you got, in the attic. You know what I mean, to get prepared
I
for something
mean,
like this.
I've known for years what a duo is under the hip hop terms. So
Right.
you
All
know,
right. Well, we'll see.
I'm
We'll
ready.
see.
I'm ready to spar, man. I'm ready to spar, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be different.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be different. Yeah, but yeah, that's all I got. And this is another edition of State of the Week. Appreciate y'all for always tuning in.
Always, always, always.
Gatsby.
I'm Royal Rel.
And with that, we out.
Peace.